Hey guys, and welcome to another skilling money making method on my channel. I know it's been a lot on the channel in a minute, but I've got a lot of different money makers at the minute which I want to show and want you guys to know, just in case it's going to help and progress your account and make you a lot of money doing so. So this is going to be a crafting part 2. Crafting was one of the episodes I did start with and it went down really well, and as well you guys gave me a lot of suggestions in the comments as well for me to have a look at for different methods. And after releasing this as well, I realised I missed off a couple of the very well-known crafting methods, so I want to make sure that a video is out just to sort of fill those gaps and show you some other methods I've managed to find out and suggestions you guys put in the comments as well. So we're going to start this one with some molten glass crafting, which is very not an RS3 thing, it's more of an 07 thing. Here, molten glass is 900 GP and I'm going to make in bomb vials. Now bomb vials are needed for bombs of vulnerability, which is used for herb lore, but they're a very sort of low volume item which can generally only be purchased from shops. So they are needed to be produced by players using the crafting method to make sure that they're there for bonus XP weekends, or to just produce normally. So 900 GP for a molten glass, and the bomb vial price itself is going to be 2.5k. Now because we are just before bonus XP weekend, we might be able to sell it for a little bit more, but you pretty much turn in 3 times profit off your initial investment. So don't get me wrong, it's not going to break any record, it's not the fastest XP in the world, crafting XP is not really that good, but in terms of a very low level niche sort of crafting method to make some money, this is actually pretty good. In terms of a crafting level to actually do it, you only need level 54, which is pretty much what you're going to get from quest requirements and quest rewards as well, but you can get something here which will make some very decent profit for a long while and get you some form of crafting XP while doing so. So just doing that in there, that is 70k. However, I'm just going to check in a GE because it's bonus XP. You might have a chance of making a bit more money than that. And there you go. So a little bit over 2.5k each. But in terms of pure profit, that is pretty good for a time to a crafting method. So the second crafting method, which makes a lot of GP, and I actually can't believe I forgot this. I was a little bit mad with myself after, is actually mining red sandstone. Now this is actually a daily and you are limited on what you can mine. You can do 50 red sandstone from the Ooglog spot, and you can also do 25 from the spot in the desert near the city where Pyramid Plunder is, which is an extra 25 a day, which is 75 per day you're capped at. Now these will be turned into potion flasks. Potion flasks are very high demand because they're a PVM related item. It allows players to take more potion doses per vial to a PVM trip, so they're very much in demand as well, and they're always used, and once they're fully used they actually crush the dust. So because of that, there's actually none retained once it's been used, which means there is always demand, but you've got a very limited supply, and because of that they are actually bank. So I'm just going to do this full info and I'll take you to the machine you've got to do them in. There is a machine both in Ooglog and also in the Ifil district in Profinis as well, which is where we're going to do another method. But yeah, I'm just going to go and craft them now and show you what you can make from it. Just to also throw it at it as well, you need to do it as a first resort to be able to access this. You can mine it beforehand to stock up on it, but in terms of using the robust glass machine, which is just here, and in the Ifil district, you need to finish the quest as well. So you go and make it at this machine and it will turn into robust glass. You need level 89 to make them, but you can make them and also store them as well. To make the robust glass you only need level 1, and to mine it I think you need level 81. While you're waiting for the requirements, you can just keep it stacking in your bank because you're limited, and then once you've got that level of 89 you can do it all in one big go. And as you see by that, the price for a potion flask currently is 15k. Now if you were to do that for all 75, you are going to make over $1 million in the best part of 20 minutes every day as part of your daily run. And it's some decent crafting XP as well at 100 crafting XP per vial. In terms of all the crafting XP though, this is something I would definitely make sure I do every day. Even if you just mine it and store it in the bank, you can have another day where it's basically a way to just store some wealth for when you need it or when you need to make the potion flasks for XP, and you'll get a lot of GP from producing it. It's not something which is going to break the bank because you are limited to how many you can get per day, but in terms of something you could do every day, it's something definitely worthwhile to make sure you're doing. So that is the full info, just to prove how much full info can cost. That is 441k, what probably took me 2 minutes to do. But that's another crafting method onto the list. Now let's go to the next one. So we are in the Ifil area of Profinis. So what I'm going to make here is going to make some urns. Now the reason to make urns is because they are such good profits per urn. Now you need 2 soft clays to make an urn, 3.8k. and an urn is roughly in a minute, because of bonus XP weekend, is going to trade over 7.5k each. Now there's a lot of myths on what urn is best, and again, consult the wiki. The wiki will have the details of this on there, as well as what's ranked best to worst. I'm going to make divination ones here because I think that's the one which is going to be used the most for bonus XP. Farming's a very good one as well because they're used so rapidly and they fill so quick, especially when doing player-owned farms. Basically, there's two phases of doing an urn. So the first one is where you're molding it. The second one is using the pottery oven. And then after that, they are fully tradable as well. So I'll just show you a price check after this. Now, you can make urns on a portable crafter. It is a bit tedious because of how you got to click the options. But you can all do it on a bank standing world and with Wild 84 and use crafters. You will save some clay as a result as well. So that'll be nice, and it'll save you a bit more profit as well. But in terms of the money you're going to make for an urn, so the info is done there. So a urn is going to sell for 7.7k, so you're making 4k profit per urn. Don't get me wrong, it is very, very tedious to make them, but they are profits, and really good profits as well. And probably one of the better crafting XP methods out of the four we've shown today. We've got one more final one, which is probably a better trading XP method, but let's go see what it's like for profits and go to the GE now. So the final crafting method is going to be fire battle staffs. The reason I picked fire is because the fire orb is the cheapest out of a lot, and it's a lot more accessible because it's linked to the Abyssal Demon drop table. So for a fire battle staff, you're going to be pretty much buying it for 4.5k, and as you see from the XP drops, this is actually pretty decent. Now, I don't know what you save on the crafter. I imagine it's going to be the fire orb because it's the cheapest one. But if you can use a crafter as well, XP bonus, and you'll save an item, so definitely do that. So there you can see it's 6.8k. Let's throw it into the GE. There you go. That's the numbers. 4.5k to buy the resources, 6.8k to actually sell the fire battle staff. So you're making 2.3k per fire battle staff, which for crafting is pretty good profit. To be fair, for anything, it's pretty good profit. And with fire battle staffs as well, you'll get very good XP as well. The other battle staffs, because the orbs aren't made by players, they're more monster dropped. They're a lot more expensive, whereas because they're on Abyssal Demon's drop table, the fire ones have always been notoriously cheaper. I would definitely take the risk of less XP per battle staff to make the profits on the battle staff. But as you see, 2.3k per battle staff is actually pretty decent as well. But that is all the methods for this episode of my crafting video. Obviously, if you know of any more, please drop them in the comment section, and I can look at doing some videos on them in the future. If you have enjoyed, please leave me a like and a comment. Any suggestions for any other money making methods or any methods I've missed off in the crafting skill, like I did in the previous episode, put it in the comment section and I'll look to make another one if there is a demand for it and if there's enough content to fill out a video with enough form crafting guide. But I hope you enjoyed and hope it's been beneficial, and I hope you guys make some money crafting in the future. Hope you guys have enjoyed again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.